Hello everyone, welcome back to my little channel. So today I'm going to be doing some cute little yellow, well, I think it's like a sunflower yellow color, because I feel like summer is approaching. I know spring just started, girlfriend, but you know, we gotta give you guys all the colors in advance. And I feel like this set will look really cute any time of the year, depending on, you can change up the color. It doesn't have to be yellow. So I went ahead and I applied the extra long square C-curve, but I cut off the sides, and now they look coffin. So I just wanted to share with you guys. I was going for a tapered square, but then I realized that the tips, the little hand over here has the nail beds a little too skinny. So if you want more of a tapered square with the C-curve tips, just go a size larger. So once you cut the sides, they don't look coffin. But fuck it, we're gonna do coffin today since that's what we ended up with. So let's get started. All right, where is my monomer, girlfriend? So I'm gonna be using my smooth set monomer, and I'm gonna put in my little cute little dampen dish that I just got. Let me just squish it in there. I don't really like to put too much, but it's up to you as how much monomer you want to start with. And then I'm gonna open my yellow one, and then we're also going to be using some little gold flakes, gold foil, whatever you want to call it. So these are new to my website. What else? Where's my brush? My brochita. I'm gonna be using my unicorn number 12 Kolinsky brush. Okay, so let's put this in let's wipe off the brush and let's get started. So normally I go ahead and buff the tip to blend it in, but I'm not gonna do that right now because it's on my little fake hand. But if you're doing this on a client, you definitely want to do that. And also, whenever I'm doing color acrylic or glitter, I like to apply a thin layer of clear acrylic just to protect the nail from pigmentation. And I just feel that clear acrylic adheres a lot better to the natural nail than color or glitter, only because color acrylic does have a lot of pigment, and so clear, just in my brain, I feel like it just works better. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the whole nail, because last time that I did yellow nails, I did not have in mind to do sunflowers, and I feel like the idea that I had in my brain, I can't even talk right now, I didn't really do what I wanted. I mean, even though that set did come out really nice, but I don't know if I'm explaining myself or not, but I just wanted to try yellow one more time, but without doing too much, you know, so you could appreciate the color. So I hope I'm in good frame. And so pretty much you just want to hold your acrylic in your brush a couple seconds. Right now it's kind of cold today, so my acrylic is drying a little bit slower. But in the summer, girl, it's gonna be like perfect. So how's everybody's day going? I'm so excited. I was debating whether to do the candy nails, you know. Did you guys see the gummy bears that I just got and all my donuts and shit? I was like, ooh, I'm gonna do a set doing that, but I feel like I want to give a basic set first, and then I'll do one of those. I'll show you guys right now what I'm talking about. And if you're a beginner, I do really recommend this acrylic system because it does give you plenty of time to play with your application so that you could achieve smooth nails, not lumpy, you know. It's good for professionals or beginners, whatever you are. girlfriend. Hold on, let me show you guys the teddy bears, the gummy bears. They're so cute. One of my clients already signed up for a whole set. She's like, girl, save me one of each. And I was like, okay, girl, well, tell me how many, because I need to set them aside for you. And look at these little donuts and pretzels. I so want to use them. I really like the pink one. I thought it was so cute because it looks like something bitted. And then they even have some that look like Mickey Mouse. Mickey head or whatever the fuck. As a donut. These, I think you could use them for whatever you want. You can make a phone case. You could put them on a bow. You could put them on a pencil. You could put them whatever the fuck you want. It doesn't necessarily have to be on some nails. But right now, I feel like people be wearing ginormous shit on their nails. I mean, it's always really been a thing because I feel like I was one of them when I was younger. When I barely started to do nails, it was a thing to wear giant shit on your nails. And then the trend went away, and I feel like it's coming back. And I mean, I'm sure it's always been around. Like, people just like crazy stuff on their nails, but not as much. I feel like the nail industry toned down a lot for a quick minute, but it's going back crazy all over again. So I'm just gonna do this finger and this finger the same, and the ring finger and the middle finger are going to be identical as well. So if you were to be doing this on a client, I would say that the thumb would also be yellow, or whatever color you choose the set to be. My tooth is feeling a lot better, just in case you guys are wondering. And some of y'all are gonna be like, bitch, well, what the fuck is wrong with your tooth? I had a little procedure done on it, and I was low-key kind of scared because I was like, me va a doler a la verga, you know? Pero to be honest, it didn't fucking hurt. I think lo que sí me dolió was the anesthesia. But other than that, it hasn't hurt at all, thankfully. I took the whole weekend off from work, like doing nails, because I thought it was gonna be like super painful because they had to like cut my gum and shit like that. So that kind of sounds like it's gonna fucking hurt, the recovery, you know? But it didn't. I only took like one little ibuprofen the day of the procedure. Because I was starting to have like a little pain. But other than that, it went very, very good. I don't know if I'm just a tough ass bitch or that shit just doesn't hurt. I don't know. You tell me. Let me know if you had something done like that before. Y si te dolió hasta el alma. Or like, nah, you were a badass bitch. No te dolió. But anyways, since you guys are already watching my little video, don't forget to subscribe to my little channel and leave me a little thumbs up, girlfriend. Y un little comment of how your day is going so far. And if you would recreate this set, what color would you recreate it in? You know, because everybody's tones of colors are totally different. I'm kind of excited to go back to work this week. But then at the same time, I don't. Because luego me acuerdo que I have to fucking drive and be stuck in traffic. Y como que se me pasa. Se me pasa la verga. I just can't believe too that we're already in the end of April. Like, girlfriend, didn't this year just start? So I didn't pre-shape the nails. Like, I didn't file them into like perfect shape. So that's why they don't look like snatched or anything like that. But it's totally fine. You could do that after. As long as they're not square and then you're trying to shape them into coffin later. It's okay. So I'm just going to put a little bit more yellow because I could I don't know if it's my eyes or what, or the lighting, but I feel like this one needed a little bit more. And then I'm gonna go ahead and encapsulate them. So if I show you guys sideways, they are pretty flat. I do not like to apply too much color, just enough to give the nail the color that it needs to be. And then the rest is clear. All right, so I already went ahead and encapsulated the yellow nails with clear acrylic. Now I'm going to open up my little gold and try not to breathe too hard porque van a volar a la chingada. And I'm gonna grab some on my napkin and kind of rip them. Leave some big and some small. You know, ay, wait, you got stuck. Bitch, get off my finger. So, I don't know. So, deshébralo. I do have 2 nails that I'm gonna be doing, so I'll just, I think that's enough for now. And then whatever falls out of the box, just leave it there. Because it will come in handy. And this is one of the easiest things that I like to do. Obviously, you could see the nail tip right here. So I'm going to go ahead and put extra right there para que no se vea. And then just place it all over the nail, girl. Back in the day when I didn't really have no supplies, no nothing, this was the set that I would do because pues el foil was not that expensive. A little goes a long way. And it looks cool. Like once it's encapsulated, you will see. And it's easy as shit to do too, you know? So if you ever want to do something easy on yourself, but cute, like I feel like the little wrinkles in the foil kind of look cool encapsulated. So the wrinklier the better. And if you don't got nails, then use tweezers. I think I'm just gonna put a big one right here, just so they could look all connected, because como que ya me cayeron gordos all separated. And then just add more if you want to, but girl, that looks cute already. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add some. And then 2 clients, they're all different. Some of them like big pieces, some of them like very little, you know? I mean, I like it chunky. So my client over here gonna get chunky pieces. Come on, fucking foil, get off. Oh, I think it's like in love with me or some shit, doesn't want to come off. Bitch, you're going on a nail whether you like it or not, okay? Alright, so this nail, I guess I'm going to do it more, larger pieces, I guess. Just so that they don't look the same. Because, you know, it's kind of like a marble nail. They just never look the same, period. Oh. There's one right here. And bam. I never really like to put them directly on the cuticle, like in there, because once you file, you run the risk in cutting, filing them off. So might as well just leave it clear. You could put it like un pelito underneath, but that's it. And so I'm over here just putting a little bit of the tiny ones just here and there, so it could look like transparent, but not too transparent. Because my client, she doesn't really like clear nails. I'm just kidding. Hold on, let me put it back porque está bendito. I remember when I started doing nails and I was doing this on a client, I used to do nails outside of my house because my parents or my whole family didn't like the smell of the nails. Let me know in the comments if you get shit for the chemical smell as well. So they'll be like, ya vas a empezar con la peste. And I will be like, yes. And they'll be like, vete pa' fuera. I was like, okay, fine. So I was doing my sister's friend's nails. And tell me why my little foil, I used to have it in a little container too. I put it in my napkin. I didn't have much because, you know, when you're new, you don't got a lot of anything. So I was like new. I didn't even have my license yet. I think I was just practicing. Or who the fuck knows. Point is que llegó el viento y se los llevó todos. And we were over there fucking chasing the fucking gold foil like crazy bitches. Because I had already done one hand, pero todavía me faltaba otra mano. And I didn't have any more. So we're over here chasing the fucking foil all over the fucking floor. No, hombre. After that, I learned my lesson. Just take out a little bit at a time, bitch. Not all of it. And that shit was embarrassing. Thankfully, it wasn't really like a client. I mean, she did pay me for the nails. But like, it wasn't somebody that I didn't know. She was my sister's friend. I remember they were red with gold and some little bolitas that spin. And I think I charged her $60. Back then, $60 was a lot for nails. So I'm going to go ahead and encapsulate the other nail right now. I'm going to finish encapsulating this one and then I'll come back with the filing. Alright, so the nails are already encapsulated and they are nice and dry. This is what they look like before filing. And I'm going to be using my, Zulay file 80 by 100. And pretty much I like to start off, I'll start with the pinky. Fold the little deditos. I like to hold the nail. And then I just file downwards on each side. I just feel like this filing technique kind of allows you to keep that little curve on the nail because the nails should not be flat. I mean, unless that's the way you like them, but they should not be flat. The apex is what gives it that little curvy in the nail. And if you don't got an apex, girlfriend, your nail's gonna fucking break. So cuando te metas un pinche putazo, va a valer verga porque se te va a quebrar. So pretty much I just file downward in each side and then in the center. And then I just like to keep looking sideways to make sure that the nail, if there's any bumps, it's nice and gone. The little bump, if any. And if it's too thick, you reduce the thickness this way. So pretty much I start off by doing that on all the nails. And then I shape the sides. So just do that to all your 10 fingernails. And I like to do the surface first because if you shape the sides and then the top, I feel like you kind of round out your corners or your edges if you're doing a square or a coffin, and then it's not as sharp, as crisp as it could be if you would have done this part first. But it's optional. Everybody does it different. So whatever you like, honey, you do first. This is just my method. This is what I do. All right, pay attention how the nail transforms by just shaping the top part. Right now, parece pinche tamal, elote, I don't know. So I'm just going to file the top downwards and make sure that you move from the area. Don't file the same section. If not, it's going to get too thin and then you're gonna have a different kind of problem. So you only file one way, okay? Not up and down. Even though sometimes si te dan ganas to do that, the only time that you do kind of go back and forth is at the top. But on the sides, I just go one way. I'm not sure if it looks like I'm going up and down, but I'm not. I'm just going down and then I lift. Okay, so pretty much, check it out. I just did the sides y ya como que ya parece diferente poquito. And then I'm just going to do the top a little bit. Fuck, this hand be getting me tired. Alright, sí o no, ya se mira poquito diferente. Now we're gonna go in and shape them all. Alright, so now that they're all nice in shape, I'm gonna go to the side of the nail and make sure that my sidewalls are nice and straight. And these tips were C-curves, so there's a little extra on the side that you need to remove. So pretty much turn the finger on the side and straighten out that side wall. I just like to go like this on my fake hand. Obviously on a client you can't turn her like this, but my real clients don't have partial hands, so it's easier to hold their fingers. And then I'm going to go ahead and hold my file. I like to stick it under their skin to make sure that I don't cut them. And then you turn it in and then you file. I'm getting a fucking cramp on my hand. So I don't even know how to grab this hoe. The same on the other side. And I'm just filing the top part up here right now. If it's too chubby, that's the part that I'm filing. So I'm just gonna hold it like this. Slim it down, give it a little lipo. And then ya va quedando más flaquito la uña. Check it out. Now we just need to do this part. So I'm just gonna do it backwards because my wrist hurts right now. Bitch, can you fold your fingers, please? Thanks. So I'm just going to hold my file nice and straight, but inward at the same time. And make sure to put in a muscle, honey, muscle. Fuck. If you guys are not putting in muscle, then your shape is not going to come out nice and crisp. And then lastly, I do the tip. And also, you got to put in a good muscle, arm. Put some arm in there, honey. And then you just go and do the final touches. All right, and that's what the shape looks like. I still need to go in with my electric file to kind of debulk it a little bit more, but así quedó. So these are the ones that I have not filed yet. And then you could slim it more down if you want to, but I don't want to make it too slim. Actually, yeah, I'm going to file it a little bit more to be a little bit more coffin. All right, so I already shaped them, filed. Now I'm going to go in with my buffer. Bitch, check it out, girlfriend. I have a little pink buffer now. So this one is 100 by 100. It's kind of rough. I prefer the rougher ones because technically the nails are not supposed to be too soft. Otherwise, the gel will not stick that well. So I like to, like, it's smooth where there's not like thick scratches, but it still leaves scratches there so that your top coat or matte coat or whatever coat that you put will stick really well. So if you ever have problems with gel chipping, most likely it's because you buffed it too much and it's too soft. Gel does stick better to a rougher surface, so FYI. And don't go too crazy with the buffing either, because you, oh fuck, you could deform the shape. You could ruin the shape. Sorry, because somebody told me once not to use that word. I forgot. Alright, so now I'm gonna clean them with alcohol. But first, I'm gonna dust off the dust. And I'm going to be using my lint-free wipe. This one's available on my website, for those of you guys who are wondering. And I have little alcohol in this little thingy. One of my clients gave it to me a while back. And I like to clean the nail with alcohol before the top coat. So right now I'm still gonna put bling and everything, but I always clean the nail with alcohol before the top coat, after top coat. Nah, it's kidding, not after, but just to make sure it's nice and clean. Let me get my little armrest. And somebody told me that I should put these armrests on my website, but girlfriend, we already have them on the website. They are super cute. Let me find the bling bling. 1 second, please. All right, I'm gonna be using the Crystal AB bling that comes in 6 different sizes. So these were restocked already. We sold out super fast because they're so cute and sparkly. Oops, I'm dropping all my stuff. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, they're cute and everything, but they're very good for those of you guys who want multiple sizes, you know. Comes with, I want to say it's like a size 16, a size 12 to size 5 or 7 looking. I don't remember the exact sizes, but that's what they look like. And I'm going to be using my bling adhesive. So I'm going to be applying this to the cuticle. It's going to be a pretty simple bling design. Let me just zoom it in. I did a set like this years ago, and I feel like for somebody who is kind of basic, which is majority of clients, this is a perfect set. No más que you could change up the bling at the gusto. Oh, that one's a little too big for the pinky. So I'm using the biggest one in the middle and then the number 12s on the side for the pinky. And then I'm gonna put another one on the side. So if you're ever in doubt, cuticle area is always a great place to place your bling. Oh shit. Because a lot of people always tell me that they need help with bling placement, and it's not that hard. Just ponle tú donde tú quieras. But if you ever want to be like, oh, I want to be simple, but then I want bling or whatever, you can never go wrong with the cuticle area, because it's a little bit, but it's enough, you know? Let me know if that makes sense. And so on this one, I'm going to put them larger because this finger is a little bit bigger. So I'm going to put the size 16 right next to the, actually, I think it's a size 20. I'm not sure what size I said earlier. But it seems like a 20, and then that one is a 16. And then this one would be a 12, but nah, that looks a little too big. So I'll put the next size. Come on, you little bling, get over here. Oops. Those se vinieron pegaditos together. And cute. You know what? I'm going to put some on these too. They look a little sad. Okay. All of them will have bling. So on the pinky, I ended up putting the second crystal, like a size 9, I think. Because the pink is kind of small, but you put whatever sizes you want, girlfriend. I have a client that likes itty bitty little diamonds, and she has ginormous nails, so it's up to you what you like. But for me, the bigger the better. And these crystals are not Swarovski. They are made out of glass, and they are super beautiful and sparkly. So if you are not, your budget is not Swarovski budget, don't worry, girl, we got you. We got some great alternatives on the website at zulaysnails.biggertown.com. And pretty much everything that I use today on these nails are available on my website. You know, we got you covered. We got it all. We got armrest. We got nail tools. We got brush. De todo. Menos un novio, eh? Alrighty. So that's what they look like after the bling. Now I'm going to put activator. And the activator just helps dry the glue a lot faster. The glue dries by itself, but ain't nobody got time to wait for that shit to dry. So just spray the activator and it will pretty much freeze in place. Now let me just cover my bling. And if you're using it if you're putting bling over top coat, I highly recommend that you have an activator at all times, because the glue does take a longer time to dry over top coat. So again, I'm going to go in there with alcohol, because the activator does leave a little residue on the nail. And if you do not clean it, it will kind of separate from, the gel will kind of make little hoops. And you'll be like, what the fuck, bitch? What's going on? So I'm going to be using the Zulay top coat because it's shiny as fuck. Alright, let me just wait for it to finish drying. Alright, I'm gonna do the foil nail first, because I really want to see what the little foil looks like. Wow. Wow. Ooh, so pretty. Just make sure that if you add too much top coat, to remove it, because you don't want your nail to be what is it called, wider or anything like that. And I really like this top coat because it's pretty thick. It's not like hella thick, but it's not thin, so it does last a very long time. The gloss, hey girlfriend, it's like lip gloss for your nail. What happened? Oh, you're showing me your outfit? Y así quedaron las uñitas. Let me know what you think about this set. Am I even fucking recording the hand? I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Say bye, Lenny. Bye, Mom. Bye. So this is what the finished look looks like. Shiny and all. Ooh, so pretty. Como que se le pegó una pelucita allí. But who cares? It's so cute. I love it. I love yellow. This one looks like a sunflower yellow to me. Oh, and I forgot to put a little bit of top coat underneath. So whenever you do clear nails, for them to look extra yellow, clear, put clear top coat, okay? Pues ahí las dejo. Have a beautiful day. And don't forget to give me a little like.